Tata's. Yesterday, the company appointed a new CFO, and today they have appointed a new legal advisor. Shuva Mandal, partner and head of national practice at Shardul, Amarchand, has been named the new legal counsel for the House of Tatas. He's known to have worked closely with the Tata Group during the battle with the former chairman Cyrus Mistry. Bharat Vasani, the current legal head, will continue as legal advisor to Chairman N. Chandrasekharan for about a year until he retires. Well, we've, of course, been tracking this story for a while. We spoke with Zia Modi, who is a mentor to Shuva Mandal, and that is where he started his career at AZB and Partners. But let's also bring in more reactions. Now, Kishore Biyani joins us. Mr. Biyani, thanks very much for joining us here on CNBC TV 18. You've known Shuva for many years, sir. What do you make of this move, Shuva Mandal now joining the House of Tatas as the Group Legal Counsel?
I think it's I know Shuva for a while, and I just read the news, which was a Twitter news, and then Shuva called up. So it's a very heartening news for Shuva, probably one of the youngest, brightest. We always used to call him a blue-eyed boy, and I think he's proving himself.
So you said that Shuva called you this evening after the news broke. What did he say, Mr. Biyani?
We share a lot of... he has been my lawyer for multiple deals which we have done. So we have a personal rapport. He also has a rapport with my family. So it's been very personal. So I think it was more a personal news for me. And so it's interesting. Before he thought he should tell me before he reads the news, but I read the news before he called me, so I was a little faster.
Yes, well, you know, we do work fast, Mr. Biyani, so we managed to break the story perhaps before he called you. But, you know, what do you think Shuva brings to the table that, that could come handy to the House of Tatas at this point in time as they make a big transition and also a transformation under Chandra?
I believe it's more about a very young organization. Shuva represents the youth and energy, and Shuva represents multidisciplinary thinking, which is not a great thing among the legal fraternity. So I think he brings about a 360-degree view onto business, personalities, interpersonal skills, and multidimensional. I think that's his rare ability. And secondly, he's a solution-oriented person. So that again goes to him. Thirdly, he's very young and energetic. And fourthly, is very positive. So I believe he has some rare combination at this age, which is very rare. And I think I wish him all the best, and provided the new energy which he can bring into the Tata Group, I think can help Tata Group to be a much younger and agile organization with him.
All right, so vibrancy of youth and energy is what you expect that he will be able to infuse in his new role. But I'm sorry to ambush you, Mr. Biyani, but we've caught you on a day when, you know, Snapdeal and Flipkart have moved one step closer to that eventual merger. I just wanted to get your big reaction. I know you've been watching the e-commerce story very closely, and you've always believed that once the discounts stop, the e-commerce story will end. Just a quick reaction from you on this proposed mega merger in the online space, sir.
I don't think so. It's a kind of a merger or anything of that sort. I think it's a transfer of protection of equity in some sense. And it's more about death of a company rather than a merger.
Okay. Do you believe that this will have any implications as far as the way that the online market is currently positioned? Do you believe that this is any cause for concern for Amazon now, or do you believe that this is not going to have any meaningful difference at all?
I think the cost of doing business won't change with this merger for anybody. So I think the issue is more about what cost to do business.
Okay. So you don't expect this will change the retail landscape at all in the online world?
I think it is proving that nobody will survive.
Okay, it's proving that nobody will survive. Mr. Biyani, thanks very much, sir, for joining us here on CNBC TV 18 with your quick comments on both those big stories.